Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing today? Today is my birthday. It's not that big of a deal. How's everyone doing today? Sound off in the chat. Pretty chill stream today. Bitcoin is sitting at 94,771. Looking good. Some might even say boring. That third outro for the for the intro song is done. Let's get into it. How's everyone doing today? Hey, it's my birthday. I think I have to lower my chair a little bit. Hang on. I was doing some arts and crafts earlier that required my chair be taller, and now I'm done doing my arts and crafts for the day. Ooh, is that good? Yeah, it could be better. Oh well. What's going on, Dixie? Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining. I'm all out of donuts. Let me dispose of this bag because we're not cavemen. We have garbage cans. Thank you very much, Dixie. I'm 32 today. I feel the same as I did yesterday, which is slightly in pain because I returned to work and it was a very back-intensive day on Friday. Not that I was not working, I was just working in the office. Hoff said, never boring. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Bitcoin looks good, man. We got a nice green candle on the 4-hour. We're still trading well above the upper trend line breakout from this beautiful wedge. Let's go to our regular chart and update our liquidation heat map. If we're stuck in this stinky little range on Saturday, I'm going to be quite upset. Somebody call the market maker. I would like to speak to their manager. Yep. But what do you know? Every weekend they do this to me, man. Hoff said, did your cousin Vinny get you a gift? No. My family did, though. My sister literally DoorDashed me a whole ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? It was pretty epic. All right, we got 93,723. This is my first birthday as a YouTuber. And then we got, I'm going to go, I'll go straight to this first one. 93,321. Oops. And then up above, we got, I guess I'll hit that one. 94,929. And then right above that, the big one, I'm going to go for the big yellow guy. Right here. 47.57, yeah, 95,130. All right, cool. Exciting stuff. So I presume we're going to be stuck in this range for the entire weekend because that's what the market maker likes to do. And by the entire weekend, I mean tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be good out of the range. I'm assuming whatever market maker scenario this is, if it is even that, the tinfoil hat is on for this theory. that it's somebody in a different time zone, and our Sunday is their Monday. So, who knows, man? Maybe it's Satoshi himself. What a legend. Bitcoin dominance still chilling at 64.3. Apparently, this is the highest Bitcoin dominance has been since 2020. Something like that. Ooh, there's 2025. Yeah, see, we got a big fat wick right there. Is that a wick, or is that me drawing a line like an idiot? No, that's a wick. Wow, big spicy wick. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin looks good. Chilling 94,733. ETH is up 1.79% on the day, breaking above 1812. Looking good. If it can hold above that and get a pump, that would be pretty sick. I like that it's still above the purple trend line. That makes me happy. Sol is down 1.36% on the day. A little double top action potential. It does also kind of look like it's establishing a ascending broadening wedge. So we'll see what occurs out of that. But it looks relatively decent. If we get a reversal here, that would make me happy. Total 3 is up 0.4%. Total 3 has been performing very nicely. Decoupling from my little bear fractal, which I've been really hoping for. I'm glad. I think I was joking in the Discord. I was like, I've never been so excited to be incorrect before. So hopefully it stays that way and we don't get a big fat spike down. Fingers crossed, guys. But yeah, total 3 looks good. Poised for a breakout. Make me very happy. Obviously, 1 trillion is the target. Above that would be even better. 1.13 would be our new all-time high. And yeah, we're keeping an eye on it for sure. We get a nice little retrace here. Came back down and touched 664. I guess that's not really relevant to anything, to be completely honest. But yeah, if this was a little shakeout, that would be sick. See where we go from here. ADA is down 0.97% on the day. Having some trouble getting back above 72, 92, 74-ish area. That's going to be a big area. The support zone, though, is probably right here. 69, 70. Based on this previous little range area that we were in. Looking good. SNEK is up 1.39% on the day. SNEK has been killing it. We did get a confirmed Kraken listing for April 28th, which is very exciting. My original theory was 420 because it's 420, but apparently 428 was the original launch date, I believe 2 years ago. So it is still poetic and genius and all that stuff I just didn't do. This is why research is important. You got to get multiple opinions. But my bet played out pretty well. The listing is upon us. That's exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. XRP is up 0.55%. Currently chilling at $219.31. Very sideways price action ever since, holding $2 nicely. Kind of a wedge thing playing out here. Also, there was clear resistance here. Resistance, 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 resistance. Broke above. Support down here at 214, 218, I'm sorry. And then it broke back above again, and it's now riding that 218. Previous resistance turned support. Market's kind of 50-50 right now. Some alts are just sideways and boring. Some alts are green and fun. HBAR's down 0.74%. Not doing a whole lot. A little bit of a falling wedge thing playing out here. Same as what happened before. We'll see if it continues to do that. I would not be surprised. I would like to see it get back above 22. That's my target. For now, we're just keeping an eye on it. It's just a little sloppy, a little messy. It is what it is. SWE is up 0.33%. It did break below 353. Look at that. So SWE had a crazy run all the way up to, it looks like it touched 380 from $2. So that's huge. Huge run. 78%. SWE is not a small market cap. They literally doubled their market cap. Little double top on the RSI. The market cipher, we got a confirmed red dot. So is this playing out? feel like it's kind of playing out. Honestly, if we did one of these, I would be happy. Every time I've tried to call like a proper pullback on SWE, I've been incorrect. So I'm just going to say right now, I would not be surprised if that was it. But my brain, my little pessimistic brain, would look for a midpoint pullback to grab some liquidity and establish some volume. For no reason other than the fact that I've watched that play out previously on other assets. Ondo was up 0.77% on the day, currently below $1, which is not great. It's still trying to make its way though. Got a little ascending range right here. If it could break above and hold above $1 on a longer term time frame and stay above, like trade, I wanted to see it trade above $1. That would be great. And then use that as a springboard to go higher. Right now it's struggling. It is a big psychological zone, so it might take a second. I think the weekend is probably also a factor. Aerodrome up 3.73% on the day, also looking good. Chilling at 639. I would like to see this hit 76 before making a decent pullback. If at all, this thing was in like full accumulation mode once it got below 70 actually. Once it got below 70, it was fully accumulating. Everybody was buying. Obviously, more people were selling, or more quantity of Aerodrome was being sold. But it got a little double bottom scenario, and it's now bouncing very nicely. Hopefully it's not a dead cat bounce, but so far so good. Look at that big 12.3% candle. Wow. Yeah, I think this thing's still got some room left to run. See where it goes. Render is up 1.65%. Trading in that range of 432 and 475, just like we said it was going to do. Nice. Range bound, man. I'm telling you, you can make some good money trading this range. Not financial advice, but it's looking good. Confirmed red dot on the 4 hour from 3 days ago. I would say that maybe that played out. I mean, it didn't get a crazy Uber dump, so it looks pretty played out to me. Polkadot is up 0.35% on the day, chilling above 421. Very nice. I want to see Polkadot get above 444 next. That is my next goal. Polkadot's doing the nice pump, flag, pump, flag, pump, flag pattern. So if we could see that continue, that would be great. We can get right above 444. Pete said when moon. I don't know, actually. I do not know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully right now. I gotta do this really quick because I'm excited because I set this up. Are you guys ready? I apologize ahead of time if it deafens you. This is your warning. It might be loud. Ready?
It's my birthday.
All right, that's it. That's all I'm allowed to play. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for that anyways, but I don't care. It's totally worth it. Let me know if you guys know what movie that's from. You should know. I've spammed it in the Discord a million times already. But fun little gif. My cousin Vinny. All right. Yeah, Polkadot looks good. Gas is down 3.06%. Broke above 97. Looking good. It did actually get above a penny. Nice. Okay. So Cass is pumping with a vengeance, man. This thing was in full-on accumulation mode. Broke above the falling wedge finally. The overhead resistance that we were watching for quite a while. That little wedge formed. It broke above it. Retest, continuation. Little accumulation above 76. And then this thing just went crazy. And is now sitting at 1 penny. Looking good, man. Looking good. I want to see Cass hit 12 next. That's a big one for me. But yeah, looks good. Increased volume. Increased volatility. We do have a confirmed red dot on Market Cipher. Potentially played out already. We'll keep an eye on it though. As long as we stay above 1 penny, I'm bullish on Cass. Avalanche is up 0.95% on the day. Chilling above 22. That's a big one for me as well. Janik said it was quiet, was it? I might have to turn it up. Let me turn it up. Hold on. I think I have to play it in order to turn it up. Ready?
It's my birthday.
How's that? Does that sound good? Was that better? Hopefully it plays better from now on. But yeah, Avalanche looks great. A lot of people are talking gaming again, and Avalanche is the gaming network, in my opinion, because it's a big L1, and they have gaming projects already live. Like Guns Network, which just went live on mainnet. Big deal. I actually want to look at that because we haven't looked at it yet since the first time we looked at it. All right. Chainlink is down 0.34%. on the day. Overhead resistance, purple trend line. We're keeping an eye on it. Not a lot of confluence there, though. There's only 2 points of confluence. This is the third. So if we could break above it, I don't think it would take much. Looking for 1750 out of Chainlink if it does. But we got to keep a close eye on this. Make sure it's not a bear flag. We have decoupled quite significantly from that trend line, though. The lower purple trend line. OP is up 4.58% on the day. Broke above 69, retested confirmation, rejected 76, and then used the little pullback to 75 as a springboard to break above it with a vengeance. And is now sitting at 84. Is this resistance? Maybe. It's pretty insignificant if it is. You got some previous support. It's sloppy, but it's there. OP looks good. Nice 5% day so far. Doge is up 0.08% on the day. Doge still looking okay. I'm waiting for it to become bearish because my bearish Doge target is 11-12 cents. Ooh, Dixie, $10 super chat. Happy birthday for your mocktail of choice. I appreciate you, Dixie. Thank you very much. I'll probably buy more Red Bull with it. I did have coffee the other day, though. Opti inspired me to get coffee, and it was delicious. So, maybe I'll get coffee. Tony Rosas said, yo, what up, JJ? What's going on, Tony Rosas? Happy Saturday. What's going on? Not a whole lot. It is my birthday, though.
It's my birthday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Doge looks okay. Polygon Matic Pole getting a little bit bullish, actually. So this thing's got some weird kind of bull flaggy scenario playing out. I don't know, it just pumps and then chops and then pumps some more. Pump, chop, pump, chop. Is it going to do another pump, chop? That'd be cool. You're trading in between a range of 23.86 and 25.67. Thanks again, Dixie, by the way. Absolute legend. Very, very nice of you. It is my birthday. Polygon Matic Pole. So it had like a descending thing. Resistance. Above had previous support turned resistance. It didn't hit it a lot, though. Like, there's almost no confluence here. So it's literally just previous support turned resistance by name and name only. I don't even know. Yeah, we didn't really have any reactions off of it. Like, this is close, but not quite. This is close, but not quite. So, I mean, it got above that, which is great. I would like to see it do something more significant, because this thing's been dying for forever. This has been the slowest death of a coin I've seen in quite some time. So hopefully they get some bullish price action, and the holders of Polygon can feel a little bit of pride in their coin again. I do feel bad when stuff like this happens. Yeah. Dixie said Opti drinks a gallon of coffee a day. He was talking about it in the chat space when I popped in earlier, and everyone was like, he's like, I only drink my coffee before 10 a.m. or something like that. And nobody was like asking him about the quantity, because I remember him saying it was like 600 milligrams of caffeine, and I was like, whoa. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk. I had to go grocery shopping. I feel like everyone's X spaces are at weird times, and I'm like, is my like time frame janky, or is everybody else doing their spaces at like weird times? Near is up 0.34% on the day. Little rejection at 26.97. Ooh, Dixie sent a membership as well. Dixie has been insanely generous, by the way. I don't know if you guys are aware. Dixie is a very prominent member of the Dong community. He's also one of the key developers now, working on AI and stuff. Some innovative things happening over at Dong. But he burned like a ridiculous amount of Dong just out of his personal wallet. So he's like drunk with power in the manner that power is generosity. Something weird is happening. People are being nice and like doing philanthropic things, and I don't like it. But anyways, we like Dixie. Hoff said, FYI, my birthday's in August. What's the exact date, Hoffs? Because we can't just say happy birth month the entire time. It's not about you today either. Well, you know what would be really funny is if people sent out calendars like just with your birthday marked on it, but the intent like every month of the calendar is you. I feel like that would be awesome. That should be a thing. We should make that a thing. Ooh, Memecoin calendar would be good too. All right, anyways, Near is up 0.34%. Janix said 11. I don't know what that means. Tony Rosa said, let's go. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, Near looks decent. A little rejection at 269, held at 251, or broke above 251, and then rejected 269. It's pulled back right now to the midpoint. So we'll see if it uses that little midpoint pullback to bust through 269 and then go for a ride, man. Near looks good. Looks good for some upside. Chili's up 1.66% as well. Chili's has been kind of killing it. It touched the little yellow trend line. I told you guys that trend line was a big deal. The yellow trend line, the green trend line, or I'm sorry, the purple. Purple even more of a big deal. That's our September 2023 trend line. But the yellow one goes back to October 2024. Decent trend line. We got 20 minutes until the daily close contest kicks off, so make sure you guys stick around for that. Chili's just looks good, man. It's chilling at 42.92. Getting above that purple trend line is a big deal. We'll see if it can make its way towards 5 cents. That would be a nice 20 or so, a little bit less than 20%. 17%. Pretty good rise. Silver got a little bit bargy. That's a barg right there. Market strategy before the close yesterday, a little bit pumpy. DXY, a little bit choppy. NASDAQ, a little bit pumpy. S&P, a little bit pumpy. Everything looks good, man. Looking good. If the NASDAQ gets back above this yellow trend line, that's going to be huge. I'm sorry, S&P. If the S&P 500 gets above the little yellow trend line, it's going to be huge. Tony said, thoughts on Jordan's 10 trillion total market cap thesis videos? I have not watched them, but total market cap. 10 trillion, just total one? 10 trillion. That's a 4x? I could see it. Mine is bearish, obviously. My little 5 trillion bearish outlook. I would much prefer 10 trillion, so I'm going to say I love it. I think that's genius, and it's 1000% going to happen. I'm going to keep mine at 5, though, because I'm a little baby. But yeah, 10 trillion would be sick. The fractal has been decoupled, which is great. Can we scoot it? What if it's... What? What if it's that? Oh no, that would be sad. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it there and we'll see what happens. Total 3. Almost decoupled. That's pretty close. I'm going to call it. I'm going to say it's decoupled now. But hopefully I don't end up being wrong. We do have a confirmed red dot. I don't know if that even matters on total market cap. 423 fib retracement to 10 trillion. Nice. I like that. I can't draw fibs to save my life. Chewy said the Imam Mahdi has risen. I don't know what that is. I hope I said it right. Bitcoin chilling 94,663. We got some news articles to go through really quick. Trump token holder swapped $318,000 in Fartcoin for Trump to help solidify their chance at attending a Trump dinner. Exciting stuff. I just thought that was funny. That's a funny sentence. Swapped Fartcoin and stuff. Pump.fund deposited another 117,913 SOL worth $18.26 million to Kraken in the past 2 hours. So far, they've moved 3.09 million SOL, 575 million, and sold 246,000 SOL for $41.6 million at $158. Wow. We got a new statue of Satoshi Nakamoto appearing in Tokyo. I thought this was really freaking cool. Cool statue, man. I will say there's theories and stuff as to who Satoshi is or who Satoshi was, but I thoroughly enjoy the true anonymity of this individual. And I find it crazy the fact that it goes back to like 2008, 2009, we can't figure out who they were. That kind of blows my mind that somebody can like truly remain anonymous for that long. Even if they're no longer alive, you know, they still have like a digital footprint. There's like a digital footprint exists. So it's just interesting stuff, man. We got insight addressing poisoning attacks spread. I'm sorry, address poisoning attacks spread across crypto, trickling users. I can't read today. Tricking users into sending funds to fake addresses. Stay safe, use hardware wallets, fresh addresses, and trusted contacts. Make sure you guys quadruple check, especially for whatever reason you're sending a ton of money. Do test transactions, and if you can't be bothered, write down your address. Like letter for letter, word for word, cap or no cap, you know, depending on the the letter. And verify every single digit, because these address poisoning attacks happen to literally everybody. Somebody just lost 600K from their address being poisoned. And all they do is they find a wallet with the same first 5 and last 5 digits, and then nobody ever checks the middle stuff. So you end up sending your stuff to the wrong address because your clipboard was compromised or your app or whatever, you know, stuff happens. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. People are losing money. Stay safe out there. That's scary stuff. Bitcoin now makes up 63% of total crypto market cap, its highest level since early 2021. Okay, so that's the statistics. Hoff said, I can't believe they haven't done a Bitcoin movie. For real, man. I think that the industries are finally starting to warm up to the idea of it. I think FTX probably left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, and BitConnect. There's a lot of scammy, scary stuff around cryptocurrency. I think, though, with the latest election, I think that opened a lot of people's eyes, and people don't want to believe it, but I do think that cryptocurrency was a very influential driving force in the results of the 2024 election. 2025? I don't know, whatever year it was took place. We got our global M2 guy, Colin Talks Crypto. Highly recommend you guys go follow this guy. He's got a updated 84-day offset M2 money supply comparison to Bitcoin, and it looks like we're sitting pretty. So we'll see what everything looks like in the next couple of days. Pretty exciting stuff. And then last but not least, we got Citibank, one of the largest U.S. banks, will soon allow its customers to invest in Bitcoin and various cryptocurrencies directly from their bank accounts, per Wall Street Journal. Exciting stuff. The future is now. Bitcoin is currently trading at 94,652 and 18 cents. Let me check the chat. The Heat said, Chewy, what are you talking about? Don't tell me it's that weirdo on TikTok, LMAO. Chewy said, yes, Fahid, you don't follow him. Hoff said, Chewy, late from Pope's funeral. Chewy said, the TikTok Mahdi guy claims to be the true Pope. I have a question. And don't assassinate me for this. Is the Pope that just passed away, is that the same Pope that slapped Trump's hand? In that video where Trump like puts it like pinky, like tries to funnel, and then he like slaps the shit out of his hand. Is that the same Pope? Because that video is pretty freaking hilarious. Chewy said, the TikTok Mighty guy. Yep, I read that. Hoff said, I can't believe they haven't done a Bitcoin movie. Fahid said, Chewy, he's mentally ill. Just another fake. Hoff's retracted something. Chewy said, just checking you, Fahid. And Hoff said, I'm not writing all that down. Chewy said he slapped his butt. Fahid said the slap was a fake video. No, it was not. The Pope hand slap was fake? Oh, what? I've been lied to. Dang. I thought that was real this whole time. That's a good one. Dude, now I'm really upset. That's so disappointing. Are we sure? What about these? What about these when people were like going to kiss his hand and he was like yanking his hand away? I'm really upset that this is fake. What the heck, man? I feel like I've been lied to my whole life. Wow. I'm really upset now. 32 years. 32 years, and I find out that the Pope slap was fake. Dang. By the way, in case you guys weren't aware,
It's my birthday.
okay, that's enough. Oh, okay. I'm really upset that that was fake. I literally had no idea. What is happening, man? All right, guys, we got 11 minutes until the daily close contest. I feel like the stream's going by fast. 1K to 10K Grok portfolio update. Currently chilling down, what is this? 50, 60, $4? I swear I had no idea. I legit thought that that was a real video. Because the Pope is very slappy. Or at least jerky. It is my birthday. Yes, it is my birthday, Janix. I am 32 today. Faker than the year of the snake. The year of the snake is not fake. Nobody ever promised to pump Hoffs. You guys believe that it was going to pump? So did I. I still think it's going to. It is. I'm up quite significantly on my trade. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the Chinese. It's always their fault. Alright. Yeah. 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is still in the negative. Currently being held up by Render, Fetch, Ondo, Aptos, and ADA. Being dragged down by Shib, Sold, Near, Proppy, and Doge. ADA is slowly working its way to the bottom of that list. Very disappointing. And then we got our Memecoin portfolio. Down $210. Not bad. 21%. SNEK is no longer at the very bottom. It is second from last. Only shown up by Doge. So, then we got our narrative portfolio. The best performer so far. It is currently in profit. $101.35. Very nice. I believe that is 20%. Nice. 20% profit so far in the narrative portfolio. This portfolio contains one AI coin, one meme coin, one real-world asset coin, one gaming coin, and one decentralized physical infrastructure coin. Each one of those is in profit except for VeChain. VeChain is down 60, 70 cents. Fetch is in profit 32%, $32. Pepe is in profit $30, 30%. Tau is in profit $20, 20%. And Bana is in profit $17, 17%. Fun time, fun time. Narrative portfolio, so far the best performer, and because of that, my favorite. And it is also a very simple portfolio to set up. And you can set it up at home too. And you don't even have to have the same coins. You just follow the same narratives and you'll be good to go, man. Not financial advice, though. We do have a confirmed red dot on the Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. Is it played out? I would argue no, but it's also Saturday, and we're stuck in this forever range that whoever the powers that be set up on the liquidation heat map every single weekend for some reason. Look at that. It's so weird. Am I crazy? It's the weirdest thing. And we just get stuck in that range until Sunday. It's so odd. Oh, all right. What do we got, guys? Anybody got anything? Anybody got any coins to shill or anything like that? Let's go take a look at Dex Screener and see what we got. Bad coin, Trencher, Rent coin, Bonker, Italian Rot, Aura Farm. I do like Fat. Is Fat up today? Ooh! Big Fat, Pumpy Fat. Very nice. It's recovering slowly up to my buy, where it's probably going to reject. Let's go check the watch list. Anything at all. We got Moo Dang is up 20% in the last 24 hours. Fat is up 52% in the last 24 hours. Everything else, I'm not going to read any of the single digits. We got Used Car up 27%. Nice. Pinlink down 5%, give or take. Cheese Ball is up 10.5% in the last 24 hours. And that's it. Everything else is pretty boring. Dixie said, I'll show for Bone and Small. You see Small's new website? I did not, so let's go take a look. Blake Vegas said, Dogecoin falling wedge and weekly looking juicy. Let's go take a look at that too in a moment. You see this new maxi, Dixie? I was like, why would people buy this again? Like, I don't care what narrative they've set up. I don't want it. It's tainted. It's tainted meat. They've also ruined that word, by the way. Okay, we got Small and Bone. Small, awfully pumpy. Oh my gosh, what on earth? Do I have some of this? I feel like I have some of this. Let me check. I do. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. Don't ask me how many coins I have. It legit took me a while to find this. Fully diluted value, $367,000. Nice. Let's go check out their new website. Stay aware. Also wants to take a look at Jelly Jelly. Feed wants to take a look at Fartcoin. Okay, this is sick. Who made this? Is this not the same artists? I know this artist. I'm trying to read the small text. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Shoot. Is it frigid? Maybe it's frigid. Uh-oh. You guys are listening to music this whole time. Can I click on anything else? I bet you there's a secret somewhere. That's actually really cool. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I'm a sucker for some good art. I'm gonna go buy some. I'm gonna buy some right now. I think oh, okay, it's not broken. Hang on. It's done. Turn the light switch off. Oh, I already clicked off of it. 2 months to build V1, V2 site coming soon from what I hear. Are you the one building it? No, you would have had it done yesterday. Turn the light switch off. Where's the light switch? Aha. Ooh, dude. Dang. Could you imagine the Memecoin slumber party here? It's kind of got the same vibe. What is that? There's secrets, bro. There's secrets. All right, I got to get off. Okay. What was next? We were going to look at Fartcoin. We also were going to look at Bone. Fartcoin. We were like joking about some AI in one of the dong spaces, and Dixie's like, "Did I make one already?" or something like that, and everyone's like, "No," and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then literally, I'm not even joking. I was gonna make a joke too. I was gonna make a joke in the Discord that he had already made one, and the next day, he had a dong AI like ready to go, and I don't know if that's just the way that they like played it out to play it off, like, "Oh, wouldn't that be funny?" And then it just played out that way, but. It's creepy, man. It's getting creepy. So Fartcoin rejected it at $1.19. Apparently I predicted that. This is a 4-hour time frame. There's no way that I drew that line there, right? That's a crazy line. I guess I did. From this right here. You got 1, 2, 3. That's really the only resistance. Greg said, "Ahoy, JJ and crew, busy day." What's going on, Greg? Today's my birthday. I turned 32 today.
It's my birthday.
I gotta utilize that while I can. Oh, we got daily close contest in less than 1 minute. Fartcoin rejected. Probably gonna. It looks like it passed the halfway point. We'll see if it touches 94 cents. Or yeah, 94. Let's get down to our Bitcoin 1 minute time frame for the daily close contest. Here we go. Bitcoin's currently trading at 94,624.98. Let me get my interface up. Bam. All right. Daily close contest. Chewy said, anybody buy that arrow when I said at 0.3? Probably not. Nobody listens to anybody, Chewy. All right. Guys, get your guesses ready for the daily close contest. How many people do we got watching? 10 people. Did you guys smash the like button? I appreciate you guys for joining. Daily close contest in approximately 8 seconds. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Let's go. We got Chewy coming in with 94, 789, 40. We got Dixie coming in with 94. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. 94, 047.44. Anybody else? Cheers, by the way. Happy birthday to me. Tony coming in with $1 million. We got Greg coming in with 94,600. Chewy said 10 out of 10 for likes. Nice. Very nice. Just like my IQ. Exciting stuff. We bought some more small. Added to my small bag. But he'd said 9. And he retracted it. But he'd said 94, 420, 69. I'm pretty sure that's been his guess consistently every day for the past week. And it's worked out for him because he's sitting in first place, tied with Hoffs, his best friend. And they are currently both in the penthouse suite. It's not gay. I swear. Anybody else? We got 4 minutes remaining. Let's see. Do. Any other guesses for the daily close contest? Anyone at all? We got 3 minutes remaining. Last guess was Fahid with 94, 420, 69. We got Christopher Robinson coming in with a guess. Christopher Robinson with 94, 587. Cool. Sorry, I'm not trying to be super quiet. I'm just got some important things, important matters. We got Janix coming in with a guess as well. 94, 592.10. Okay. We got 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock. Tony Rosa said, JJ, are you going to watch Alien Earth? Of course. Did I watch what's the other one that just came out? Romulus? Ooh, it was so freaking good. They 100% capitalized on the horror aspect, and I'm here for it, dude. Alien Isolation just went on sale, too. I think I'm going to get it. I think it's only $8 right now on Steam. That game is brilliant. I've played it a million times on PS4, but if it's gonna be on computer as well, PC, I'm gonna stream that shit, man. Let's see. I got, ooh, that's huge. 670, 290. Gourmet Brands Brooklyn, I got you. 1 second. 670, 290, 670, 290, 670, 290. 670, 290. What's going on, Gourmet Brands Brooklyn? Cheers. It's my birthday today. What have I done? All right, hang on. I'm sorry. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, I got you. Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn coming in with 94,650. Time's up, everybody. Time is up. Yeah, dude, Alien Romulus was so freaking good, man. All right, here we go. Cool. All right, I'm almost done with my thing. Okay, we're good to go. Cody came in a little bit too late, my friend. I'm sorry. Time is up. All right, let's get these bad boys sorted. We got Chewy, Dixie, Tony, Greg. Ooh, Dixie sent 5 more memberships. What an absolute legend. Let's sort these guys. All right, we got Tony Rosas. Dixie said, gotta go. Happy birthday. Appreciate you, Dixie. Thanks for stopping by. Smash the like button on your way out. Happy birthday. All right, we got Tony Rosas with a guess of $1 million. We got Chewy with a guess of 94,789 and 40 cents. We got Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn, 94,650. Greg, 94,6 even. Janix, 94,592 and 10 cents. Christopher Robinson, 94,587 even. Fahid, 94,420 69, and Dixie, 94,47 44. Let's go. Chewy said, my luck sucks. How did I not get a membership? It is weird that it's random. I guess, I don't know, if they wanted more money, they would make it so you could give people memberships, you know what I mean? You can, like, default at random, and then if they wanted to pick people, then they could pick people, you know? I don't know. Yeah, you gotta capitalize on the amount of revenue streams as YouTube should be. We got 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining on the clock for the daily close contest. Bitcoin is currently trading at 94,653, 635. What did I say? 94,635 and 27 cents. At the moment, it is Greg's game. Tony said, JJ, say my guess again, but with your pinky next to your mouth like Dr. Evil. That's literally the way that I said it when you first typed it in. $1 million. Tony said, I think the series is based on Alien Earth War. At least I hope it is. Yeah, dude. After Prometheus, everything got like really weird and spooky, and it's so good. Honest Geo said Pengu is popping off. We'll go take a look at Pengu once the daily close contest has concluded. Well, no, we got some time. Let's go take a look at Pengu. Ooh, Pengu is popping off. 1 minute time frame. Getting a little bit spicy right here. Let's go from the local bottom. Pengu is currently up 6.81%. Looking good. Heck yeah, let's go. Very nice, fun stuff. Let's see if that continues. Bitcoin 94,612 and 52 cents. It is still in Greg's court, but it can very quickly get into Janix's or Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn. Janix is a lot closer though. 607. There's only $7.38. 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining on the clock. Ryan came in with a guess a little too late. Sorry, my friend. Cody said, I bought some Doge today. Nice. Not a bad time to buy Doge. It's at a good, nice, low price at the moment. 16 seconds. 1 minute, 16 seconds. Just in case you guys were unaware, today
It's my birthday.
is my 32nd birthday. Is that Pengu on Solana? I don't know, actually. I think it's on Sol, right? All right, guys, we got 56 seconds left on the clock for the daily close contest. Bitcoin currently trading at 94,607 and 38 cents. It's been pretty flat this last minute. We'll see if anything changes. Is it going to pump or dump? Is Greg going to have a solidified win a whole 2 minutes prior to the close We will see what happens. Honest Geo said yes. 94,607 and 38 cents, still hovering at this exact same price. Cody said nice. It's my mom's birthday today too. Dude, absolute legend. Cody's mom. What a badass. Tell her I said happy birthday. 94,628. Even. Still Greg's game. Greg is currently in the lead to victory. 94,628. 10 seconds left on the clock. Ryan said happy birthday, old man. I appreciate you, Ryan. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin, $94,628 even. Interesting. Congratulations, Greg. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Greg. Greg is our victor. Pretty close game there. His guess was 94,600 even. Heck yeah. Congratulations, Greg. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Greg, our winner for the evening. Woohoo. Crazy stuff. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Congratulations, Greg, on your victory. Chewy said, you sent your mom for JJ birthday present? Cody said, weird. The clock on my phone is like 15 seconds fast. My streams are always... There's like a delay. There's a pretty decent delay between the chat and what I actually see. Does that make sense? Anyways, congratulations, Greg, on your victory. Absolute legend. We got a birthday victory from Greg. Let's add him to the winners Google Doc really quick. I do not believe Greg is Canadian. We'll see who the victor is tomorrow. Let's see. Greg currently has 3 wins. Interesting stuff. He is making his way up on the board. Mr. Greg. Let's get a drum roll going. Mr. Greg, today the winner of the April 26th, 2025 Daily Close Contest. Your prize is a long cake. Congratulations, Greg, on your victory. Enjoy the long cake. It's my birthday, but it's also your birthday. The birth of your 3rd win in the Daily Close Contest. Congratulations. Absolute legend. Guys, don't forget to spam the bananas in the chat for Greg. Blake Vega said, I would have won, but I can't figure out how to enter my guess in YouTube. Crying inside. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's why some people put their guesses in with like letters and numbers. Sometimes it works if you don't include a decimal. Sometimes people put like whole words. They'll put like 94 and then the word the, and then 603 and then the word guess, and then 00, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. YouTube's weird. They like filter stuff out for no reason. So some people unfortunately get screwed sometimes. But now that you know, you maybe can try to plan for it next time. Don't worry about spamming during the Daily Close Contest. Like, if you gotta spam the crap out of your thing until you know that I see it, then by all means, you know, try different things. Maybe add emojis or something. The $sign might work. A comma. I have no clue. YouTube is just discriminatory towards certain people's guesses. Anyways, congratulations, Greg. Legendary victory. Bitcoin 94,666.81. Getting a little bit of a green open on the day. The Saturday close is over, so it is now technically Sunday, I believe. Let's see if this changed at all, the liquidation heat map. Probably not. It actually looks a lot thinner. You know what I really want, which I don't ever want, which is really weird? Weed. All right, we got a liquidation here at 93,723. Yep, that's on there, 93,321. Yep, and then above, 94,929. And then 95,130. Yeah, chilling. Sweet. Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Congratulations, Craig, once again on your victory. Enjoy your long cake. Fartcoin. We're going to look at Fartcoin and what else? Let's see. Pre-daily close. Jelly. Okay. Jelly up 37.2% on the day. Ooh, Jelly. Absolutely skyrocketing. Very nice. Broke through 1665. No questions, man. So it was chilling around the 10, 12, 13 area. And it's now chilling at 3. So, nice little 300% gain right there. 170, I guess. I lied. No. So, 295 from the bottom. Okay. Oh, yeah. Greg said a politically seized win. I'll take it. Though I hate politicians. What? How's it politically seized? I don't understand. Honest Geo said, LMAO, F Fartcoin. I can't believe it hit $1 before Dogecoin. Right, dude. That's poetry, man. It's like poetic in the dumbest way possible. It's pretty epic. Dude, I bought, I think it's called Asscoin. Hold on. Butthole. I bought Butthole. And Fartcoin went crazy. And I was like, damn, I should have sold my butthole. It was pretty good. It was pretty funny. Was it Butthole? I know the joke was Butthole, but I don't think, maybe it wasn't Fartcoin that I was talking about. I said I should have sold my butthole for something else. For ass, maybe? Maybe it was Asscoin. I don't know. There was another coin in it. The whole sentence, like after I said it, I was like, oh. It was a dumb sentence, but it was pretty great, honestly. Dude, this watch list is trash. We gotta clear out the watch list, man. We gotta do some spring cleaning. Fat looks good. We should keep all the dumb animal ones, and I guess the legacy memes like used car. Harambe, I have a reminder on my phone to buy Harambe on the 30th. His death anniversary is coming up. I front ran my own reminder, and I'm currently up 32% on my Harambe buy. This is single-handedly carrying my entire Sol portfolio right now, because everything else that I have is worth less than $1 now, which is like my entire bag of those individual coins has diminished so much that it's worth less than $1. That's crazy. Fartcoin 2 was pretty epic. Just the name alone. Dude, all I need to, if you just show me the name of something that's funny, it can be like an obvious scam and my dumbass would still buy it. It's so bad. When it comes to meme coins, I'm awful. Airbnb. Titcoin was pretty good. I do like titties. Fartcoin. Pengu. There's Pengu. Up 13.13% on the day. Dude, Please. Epic as well. Fwog. Sold. Easy. I'm still upset at Popo, whatever it's called. Can't believe that one betrayed me, man. The ultimate betrayal. Yeah, dude, meme coins are too fun. It's so weird to me when people are like, F meme coins, I don't buy any of that junk. And I'm like, what? Like, it's, I don't know, it's just maybe if you're not vocal about it, then I won't be bothered. You can have your own principles, but when people are like on the internet, they're like, F your coin. It's a stupid shit coin, you stupid loser. I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, clearly they bought something that has been underperforming for so long that they feel angered towards like inanimate objects that they're blaming for their issue. Like, does that make sense that Fartcoin is pumping more than, I don't know, Near? Or, you know, whatever other coin, Render? Yes, because it's bringing more intrinsic value. Regardless of whether or not that value is just a stupid fun meme, it's still different value. I don't know. That's my birthday rant. Honest Geo said, I mean, it goes to show you market cap ain't shit. 100%. Greg said, Wisconsin. I still don't understand. Thanks, JJ, and happy birthday to you. Thank you very much, Greg. Happy birthday to you, too. And to Cody's mom. Takes out for Harambe as well. Greg said, so Jack Mallers, SoftBank, and Tether are up to some things. CEP and 21 are all jumping in on Bitcoin. Take note of the NASDAQ traded ticker CEP. Ooh, whoa! Oh my god! What the hell is this? This thing's up 178%. Stocks don't do that. That's impossible. Do old like stock people get together and they're like, did you see that shitcoin Cantor Equity Partners? It's up 174% today. Huh, what a bunch of posh morons. I wonder if they have the same conversations that us shitcoiners have, but like they're like, son of a bitch. I knew I should have bought that trash. Blake Vegas said, what's your favorite cake, JJ? I'm not a big cake guy. Not a big cake guy. I'm not picky though. Recently, I've liked chocolate, but I'm more of a pie person. I usually go for like a blueberry pie. Cake. What's my favorite cake? Yeah, that's an odd question. I'm not big on frosting either. I think the frosting is a big deal. I think the German, honestly, if you made me, if you like held a gun to my head and you were like, pick a freaking cake, I'm gonna go buy you a cake. Without me having to see the cake, I would want German chocolate cake right now because it's got all that fucking shit on top of it. And, it's delicious. I think it's coconut mixed in like a jizz, mixed in like a dirty jizzy substance. It's delicious and disgusting. It looks gross. If I didn't know what it was, I would think it was disgusting. Nazi cake. Shit. Damn. I can't argue with that. That's the only good thing the Nazis did for us, besides Volkswagen. I do like me a Volkswagen bus. I'm a sucker for ugly cars, man. I don't know what it is. The 90s had the best ugly cars, I'm telling you. There were some good ugly ones in the 70s and 80s, so I do like me a Ford Pinto. The car that explodes if you like slightly back into a stop sign. You guys, what is it called? I want to say it's called Epic Movie, or maybe it was the Onion Movie. It might have been the Onion Movie actually. They did like a parody of vehicle recalls, and it was like Ford recalls new neck belts that cause violent decapitations upon impact. And it's this guy's driving in a station wagon, and there's kids in the yard, and they're like, "Dad's home, hi Dad," and he like very slightly like taps the mailbox with his car, and his head just goes boom through the windshield. It's such a stupid movie. It's literally based on The Onion, the satirical like newspaper. It's freaking funny, dude. I think that's the movie. What a funny scene though. I remember cracking up at that. Stupid shit you watch when you're a teenager, man. Fun times. Fun times. Anyways, congratulations, Greg, on your victory, guys. Bitcoin is getting awfully pumpy on this lovely Saturday evening. That just happens to be my birthday.
It's my birthday.
So we're having a lot of fun here. 94,809. Are we gonna hit that upper liquidation point? Wouldn't that be interesting? A lot of green. It's still indecisive though. I don't like to jump in right away on anything when we have a shift in the market. Quick Brunch said, "Oh, happy birthday, T." Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, this can flip from green to red real quick. Congratulations, Greg, once again on your victory. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. We are close to our 1,000 subscriber goal. We're currently sitting at 934 subs, which is pretty sick. You guys killed it. Other than that, though, market's pretty calm. Pretty calm, especially for it being a weekend. Not a whole lot of dumpy or pumpy. ETH looks good right here. This looks great. Is that a proper breakout? I think it might be. Ooh. Blake said next year I'm going long on your birthday. See, it's usually pretty bad. My birthday's usually awful. So if it is long right now, then something dramatic has shifted in the powers that be. 'Cause usually I try to unplug and I'm like, I'm gonna just celebrate my birthday today. I'm not gonna worry about charts or anything like that. And then I go about my day and I come home and I look at the chart and everything's just red. It's like, duh. And then I'm like, damn it. Like I'm having a great time and I come home to this. The one where you can't even see the top of the chart. It's just this giant red, like doom. And you're like, where's the rest of the chart? It's ridiculous, man. Chewy said, I thought ETH was dead. I think that's when you got to pay attention. When everybody suddenly turns on something. You remember Sol? It's happened to Sol like more than once. Sol has been like public enemy #1 multiple times. And every time that happens, it's a beautiful time to buy. Especially after Libra, the stupid meme coin, which was the hilarious. That whole scenario is so funny to me. People are constantly PvPing on meme coins, getting rugged left and right. And it took a country making a meme coin. Not all the celebrities and everything. A country made a meme coin and like rugged it. And then everyone was like, wait a second. I think we're being scammed here. And it was the most cartoonish Scooby-Doo we've discovered the we've discovered who the bad guy is moment, I think, in all of cryptocurrency besides SBF. And it was just really funny to me. And then people like just forgot about it or just realized that that's literally how crypto goes and started actually looking into tokenomics and wallet distributions and shit like that to like make proper investments. Greg said, looks like a rug pull in progress. Janik said 25k ETH or bust. Honestly, I would love to see Soul flip ETH. Oak Tree said, what up, JJ? What's going on, Oak Tree? What is up, you ask? Well, I would answer that with...
It's my birthday.
Today is my birthday. Chewy said, as soon as ETH hits all-time high, I'm selling everything. That's not a bad idea. Quick Branch said, mantra rug. Dude, that one was weird. Did you watch the interview with, what's his name? CoffeeZilla? So here's my theory on that. They talked about how they did over-the-counter deals. And this is all alleged. Don't sue me. Allegedly, the Ohm devs sold OTC with 1 year vest. So the people could not sell the tokens for 1 year at 50% off. So let's say right here. Let's say the price is right here. And you're buying $1 million worth at $6. So at a 50% discount, they are buying, not that this matters, 333,333 Ohm. OTC at 50% discount for $1 million. Oops. So then Ohm, and this is now multiply this by like 100 because I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So now Ohm has 1 year. These tokens are locked for 1 year. The buyer cannot sell them. And you know, they're thinking it's either going to go up or maybe it goes flat or it goes down. Regardless, minimum they're going to make is potentially, allegedly, about 25 to 50% on their investment, which is great for a 1 year return on $1 million. Are you kidding me? So they do this with $100 million. Now they have $1 million that they can just pump into the price. These are locked up. They're not going to get sold for another year. So they can take this, pump it into the price, and then this chart this whole time goes woohoo. And there's not actually that much buying volume. That's exactly what's happened here. So you have all this going on. You have this free money that they literally are just constantly injecting into the ecosystem, which is why I bet you they did that here. I bet you they did that here. I bet you they did that here. Maybe even right here. This might have been organic, and maybe they did that here. If there's 1 or 2 organic moves out of this, let's call this organic, let's call this organic. Then the rest of it's artificial, and it's just been pumped to oblivion. So let's say you got people that actually bought right here, and then they're like, whoa, they're watching this thing just go crazy. They're like, what the hell? Maybe they sold a little bit here, maybe they sold a little bit here, and then they're watching it like kind of crumble a little bit. There's no actual like buyers or sellers. There's no volume. The exchanges are like a little bit dried up. So there's no liquidity either. This guy decides, I want to take my $100 million in profits now. Or whoever, whatever. There's still no answer as to what was caused, at least as far as I'm aware, as to what caused this. I'm just going to assume that somebody had a crap ton and they one clip market sold on whatever exchange and everything just plummeted. It's because there was no actual volume. There was no buyers or sellers. There was Ohm pumping the price, and there was like a handful of people on retail. This is all alleged. Don't nobody sue me. This is my theory. And the price dumped 90% because of that, which is freaking crazy. Think about it. This thing grew organically all this whole time. They're like, oh, we got organic price action. Let's sell OTC at 50% discount. They inject all of that money into here. Then they do it again. Organic, just accumulation. They're like, well, I'm impatient. Let's sell OTC at 50% discount. Pump, 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 pump. And then some smart guy who accumulated somewhere else was like, I want to take my money. Sold 90%. 90% liquidation event. Now, there's differing opinions. There's different alleged allegations and stuff like that. That's just my 2 cents as to what I think happened. That also lines up with how other coins like ICP manipulated their price. Toncoin manipulated their price. All of these coins that come out of nowhere, we've actually watched it on the channel a couple of times with Memecoins. Memecoins will launch and then suddenly they're at like multi-billion-dollar valuation. It's because all they need to do is artificially inflate the price. If there's no buy or sell volume, they can just become the buy or sell volume, especially if they control like 90% of the liquidity amongst 100 different wallets. It is what it is, man. Oak Tree said, happy birthday. Thank you very much, Oak Tree. Chewy said, yep. Cody said, JJ, have you looked into the night airdrop that Hoskins announced not long ago? I haven't had time yet. The night? Midnight? Yeah. Yep. Majority of the airdrop is going to ADA holders, but it's going to be multi-chain. So they're like partnering with other coins. So all the other coins would have to do is come to Cardano and make a new wallet and then like prove that they held coins elsewhere of XRP or Bitcoin or whatever else. And then they get a percentage of the airdrop as well. But majority of the airdrop is going to people who have held ADA for a considerable amount of time. That's all I know so far. But yeah, Midnight Privacy Network. It's going to be a fun time. Shanamac said, happy birthday. Appreciate you, Shanamac. Oak Tree said, SNEK listing. Yes, SNEK listing confirmed for 428. My guess was 420. I was 8 days off. Pretty excited about that. Greg said, hit that like for JJ. Got to run all. I'll have a beer or 10 for JJ. Appreciate you, Greg. Thanks for stopping by. Shanamac said, SNEK into income coming in under over the Ober. Okay. Chewy said, where's our dev? I need to artificially pump a coin and sell it on investors. Oak Tree said, Chewy, buy more ADA. Chewy said, Hoskinson already rugged ADA. Oak Tree said, shut up. Chewy said, if the Ohm guy was smart, he should have been limit selling a little at a time. I don't think it was the developers. I really don't. I don't know who it was, but they definitely got a bunch of money from it. That's for damn sure. That's the problem though, man. When there's no volume and you artificially inflate something, they wait for like when the meme coin scams play out, they artificially inflate it. They let some organic price action play out again, artificially inflate it, organic price action, and then they rug. And that organic price action, let's say it adds 10, 20, 30K, into the market cap, or into the actual like liquidity. The market cap's multi-billion already. We already know that, and that's because they're playing with like $5,000 back and forth between each other because they control 99% of the supply. The other 1%, let's say it's at a $100 million market cap. So you could make $100,000 that way, or $1 million that way. That's crazy. You pump something up and you trick enough people into buying it, you could make $1 million in a day. And for whatever reason, it still works. I haven't seen any in quite some time, but I promise you they're still happening. And they're really, really obvious. When something launches, the day it launches, or even within like a week, if it's at a multi-billion-dollar valuation, either something is wrong or they're fucking lucky geniuses, which is rare. That happened with GOAT, and I don't even know if it's still worth anything. $79 million market cap. I remember pulling this up at, I think, 50 million, and I said, I thought that it was a scam. I said, this thing's gonna effing rug, word for word, and I watched it like within a day or two go to a $500 million market cap, and I felt like a complete idiot. I think it went multi-billion, but look at it now. Happens to every single one. Was this a rug? Absolutely not. This is a legitimate meme coin with actual distribution and people buying and selling. You can tell the difference between because the up is significantly longer than the down, which is why my argument, or why the argument of dollar cost averaging always works, because the down price is always way longer than the up price. Shannon Max said, Dong? Dude, Dong went crazy. Did anybody else buy Dong? We've been talking about Dong for a long time. Dong is future finance, not financial advice. We are Dong maxis, 100%. Buy Forkcoin, JJ. Forklift coin is the best. I first mentioned it down here. If you would have bought it when I first mentioned it, it's up 400%. A lot of people, for whatever reason, in the Discord wanted to ape in right here, local top, which is totally fine. It did BART from there, but 50%. If you would have just bought and held, you'd be up 50% right now. Not financial advice, guys, but when somebody is like neck deep up to their eyeballs in an ecosystem, they probably know what they're talking about. I'm not trying to be a jackass. Just be careful. It's still a meme coin, but it's up quite a bit. Going to the freaking moon because it can lift stuff. I'll take a look at Forklift, man, for sure. I just bought some more small because it's going crazy and their website is sick as F. I love that website, dude. I'm totally into it. Only $365,000 market cap, too. Congratulations, Greg, once again on your victory. Cody said, what's the market cap of Dong? 210,000. Fully diluted value, 200,000 market cap. It's a baby. I know the team, though. Good guys. That doesn't mean that there isn't people with more maybe they can sell. I have no idea. Me saying I know the team isn't me saying, oh, buy this. It's not going to go down ever. It's probably still going to go down eventually. Just be careful. But I'm kind of a Dong maxi. I thoroughly enjoy it. I will tell you this as well. I like Dong a lot more than I liked maxi. This thing was a fucking rug. Look at that. This is a rug. See how the distribution accumulation is a lot larger than the downside? That's a rug. Somebody just one clipped or several clipped. But they like deleted their Discord and shit. Absolute chode little fucking pussy ass bitch of a human being. Can't get a job. Can't create anything of value. What a fucking loser. So that's Maxi. He joined one of the spaces one day too. He's like, I don't like to use my voice because he's a little fucking bitch. And he rugged his coin. So fuck this guy. I'm not gonna say anything illegal, but he probably gargles balls before he sucks cock. I'm just saying. Bitcoin chill 94,918. I believe it hit a liquidation point. Let's go refresh really quick. Shinamax said, "Show us your entries." I'm not logged in my tap tools on here. I never will. Or my wallet's not connected on this Windows PC at all. It's all on my MacBook. We did hit a liquidation. Look at that. 94,915 hit. Beautiful. Let's see if we can make our run towards 95,185. Getting green, man. Green on a Saturday is kind of rare. Oak Tree said, "Click your entries and exits on Dong." Yeah, it's not gonna show on here because it's. Let me show you. Dong, 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 dong. Wouldn't it show it on the chart anyways? Yeah, see. I'm not doing that. But yeah, Bitcoin looking good. We're chilling. SNEK is up 1.6%. Nice. ADA is up 1%. ETH is up 1.4. I'm surprised that Sol is lagging. HBAR is up 1. Arrow's up 2.5. Let's go Chewy. Chewy making bank on Aerodrome. Link is up 1%. I like to see single digits early on. How about Roll, dude? Let's go take a look at Roll. Roll. Down 258 on Roll. Projects shit the bed. Yeah, that happens, man. Happens. Oof. See, I liked Roll. And then I had a guy who I thought was one of the cool, like, Cardano OGs. He created a coin, and then he, like, rugged it within, like, an hour. And it was a farm roll, like, AI agent thing. And it just left a bad taste in my mouth, man. I was like, this is weird. So I stopped accumulating roll. Let's see. I don't even know if what I have is worth anything. With the downside that happened. I might have sold it. I don't think I did, though. Did I ever buy any? I don't know, man. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. What the hell? Okay, yeah. Nope. Hold on. See entries and exits. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wait. I did sell it. So I sold mine. I sold mine at a loss. It was about 40% loss. I bought 50 bucks worth, sold 30 bucks worth. Damn. Well, this is the best of us. Yeah, man. I don't know. I can only take so much loss on a coin that isn't doing much. Look at Arrow's up 2.6%. Was it up that much a second ago? I don't know. Looking good, though. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go celebrate my birthday, eat some cake and stuff. So, I'm going to call it. I appreciate you guys for joining. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by. Smash the like button on your way out. It's my birthday. And good night.